It was a rainy afternoon when we arrived at the Reunion Resort and Golf Club in Kissimmee, Florida. I've been curious about this property for a long time, and so I'm super excited to finally visit and review this property. Reunion is absolutely huge at 2,400 acres and feels more like a neighborhood than your typical Orlando resort. On this property, there's all types of accommodations ranging from huge vacation-style mansions to your typical smaller vacation villas. Now, this property can be booked a lot of different ways, including directly from Reunion Resort and Golf Club itself. However, we booked through the Wyndham Vacation Club. The main building is nice, has an older classic style, yet still impressive lobby. Really, our check-in experience wasn't the best. Usually, I'm happy to applaud the staff, but in the case of our Wyndham Reunion check-in, I just can't. Our check-in felt unwelcoming, cold, and reluctantly informative. However, this unfortunate first impression didn't ruin the entirety of our stay. It was a short drive from the main building to our villa. Yo, what's up guys? First, thanks a bunch for clicking into this video, and I'm super excited because this time we're at the Reunion Resort and Golf Club here in Orlando, Florida, specifically Kissimmee. And to be even more specific, we're at the Wyndham at the Reunion Resort and Golf Club, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I've been curious about this property for a long time, so I'm really excited to review it. And you know how we do. We're gonna do our best to give you a comprehensive overview of what this resort has to offer in case you ever decide that you wanna book it. So let's go get after it. Our villa was a 3-bedroom, 3-bath unit and was absolutely huge. Even though the unit didn't feel like the most recently updated, it was better than adequate and would make a fantastic space for large or extended families to gather. The kitchen is a good size and is nicely equipped and ready for use with everything you need to prepare a meal. The villa also has a large 8-seater dining table and a standard sofa love seat living room set. All 3 of the bedrooms are big, but we'll start with the double queen room first. This room has a single nightstand and a dresser with television. It also has direct access to one of the 3 bathrooms. Next is a single king bedroom, which is essentially a princess suite with its own bathroom. Again, the bathrooms aren't the most recently updated. And onto the master bedroom, which is furnished with a king-size bed and has direct access to the balcony. The master bathroom is also big, has double vanities, separate shower and tub, and a watering closet. The villa also has several big closets for storage and a stackable washer and dryer. And keeping with the theme of the villa, the balcony is also oversized and makes for a great place to sit and relax. Our unit had a great view of the golf course. Okay, so we've had an opportunity to check in and get settled in, get our stuff in the room. And now we're gonna go see if we can see the water park. I don't know if we'll get a chance to use it because the weather's looking mighty rough, but let's do this. Okay, so this is day 2 at the Wyndham version of Reunion Resort Golf, whatever this thing is called. And yeah, so we're headed into the water park. Already the customer service at the water park has been great. And it looks, from just the first impression, it looks like the water park will be a win. But you know, let's get into it some more. Now, aside from the golf courses, one of the big reasons to choose this property, especially for families, is the Reunion Water Park. At the entrance to the park is some games, as well as some tables and umbrellas for dining. And the big attraction for smaller kids is a water playground equipped with fountains, bridges, climbing ropes, water slides, and a big water dump, so you're guaranteed to get wet. Okay, so I don't know if the audio will take here, but here's a tip. the walk to the parking lot for the water park is a little bit of a drag. It's not unwalkable. It's like maybe a block or two. But here's the thing. Make sure you got all your ducks in a row, because if you have to repeat that walk more often than necessary, not fun. All right. Also inside of the water park is a large resort-style pool, which has a zero entry on one side and intersects with the lazy river on the other. Okay, so here we are in the Reunion lazy river, and we're gonna do our best to show you what it's actually like to go through the river. We got an enthusiastic crew here. It's a pretty good lazy river with a decent length. Finding floats at peak time can be challenging, but we enjoyed our time in the lazy river, and it's where we spent most of our time in the water park. The big water slide is nicely woven into the landscape decor of the water park, and I also gotta say, it's a pretty good resort water slide. I know firsthand. Here's an important note for you. This water park actually can reach capacity, and if there's more than 500 guests in the water park, they will hold you out until somebody leaves. So just plan accordingly. I hope the sound records, because, well, we're getting all wet. There's a sand volleyball court, more games, and you can rent cabanas, which come with 2 floats reserved for your party. There's also a small beverage stand near the zero entry, and then there's drifters where you can order both food and drinks. Please note, the line can be long at peak times of day, and the food is picked up from a nearby food trailer. Again, I think the water park is worthy of being called a water park, and is a good way to spend a couple of poolside vacation days. Okay, so when it comes to the Reunion Resort, it's big. And when I say big, I mean it's not hardly walkable. So you're gonna need some form of transportation, whether or not it's your own vehicle, or you choose to rent a golf cart, or even use the resort shuttle. There's a tennis pro shop on the property. Here, as expected, there's tennis courts and pickleball courts. Also in the pro shop area is a pool and miniature golf course. Also available at the Tennis Pro shop are golf cart rentals. So I did it. I went ahead and invested in one of these golf cart rentals. And the reason is because this property is big in a different kind of way, where you'll really need to drive to many of the destinations that you want to get to within property. And so I thought it'd be fun for the girls. And with the Wyndham discount, this golf cart cost me about 110 bucks. So we'll see if it's worth it for today. Next, there's the Seven Eagles Pool Pavilion and Cove. Here is the other resort-style pool and recreation area in case you want to get away from the chaos of the water park. Here, there's bocce, ping pong, and a bar and grill, which has a typical poolside menu and mimosa specials. The pavilion is also where the resort's fitness center is. It's a good fitness center, which has just enough cardio equipment and strength equipment for a resort of this size. The fitness center is divided into 2 rooms with differing equipment. There's also multiple smaller pools spread throughout the resort villas. Now, we gotta talk about dining, and there's a whole lot to cover here. First, there's the Seven Eagles Bar and Grill and Drifters, which we already discussed with their respective amenities. Then there's the Grand Gift Shop. There's the Clubhouse, the Chop House, which is a steakhouse, and 11. Then there's the Sushi Bar and Traditions Restaurant. So as you can see, there's a lot to choose from. Let's start with the Grand Gift Shop. The Grand Gift Shop is also the resort's coffee shop. It has an upscale vibe along with a few food items available, but it's mostly souvenirs.
Hey, so here we are, it's evening and we're still at the Reunion Resort and Golf Club. Man, I have such a hard time remembering that title for some reason. And we came to check out Traditions Restaurant. And as you can see, we caught a little bit of rain, but that didn't stop us from taking the golf cart over. And what I found out is this property is huge. I already knew that there were houses and different type of accommodations that you could get in addition to the villas. However, once we drove over to Traditions, I can see it really feels like being in a neighborhood, and yet simultaneously, it still feels like being in a resort.
Traditions is on the far side of the property off of the Jack Nicklaus golf course. Traditions has a nice bar, a beautiful patio overlooking the golf course, and a welcoming dining room. We really enjoyed our experience at Traditions. Both the food and service were very good. Next, we're over to the main building where we have the sushi bar, which is essentially the lobby bar where sushi is served in the evening. Next to the sushi bar is the Chop House, which has all of the bells and whistles and vibe that you'd expect of a steakhouse. On the 11th floor is 11. This place has a lounge style vibe. 11 has a pool bar and nice patio featuring the 11th floor pool deck, which is only available to resort owners during the day. However, in the evening, the deck and pool become a part of 11's cool lounge style decor and is a great place to go for a bit of nightlife on property. Then there's the Clubhouse, which is a great option for brunch. The Clubhouse also serves lunch and has a bar available. Once again, this place has a nice patio with views of a golf course. Also, there is a resort shuttle which you can call for a ride within the resort property.
Hey guys, what's up? And normally with resorts, I feel like I'm able to deliver a pretty comprehensive review of what the resort is. And in this case, this property is so huge and has so much going on. I think I hit the highlights and most of the significant things that you need to know, but I definitely didn't get to every last detail, including every last neighborhood pool on this property. Nevertheless, thanks a bunch for checking it out. And until the next one, fitness and beer.
All in all, we enjoyed our time at the Reunion Resort and Golf Club. Here are my ratings.
All right, come on, let's get out the street.